The Indiana State Police can trace its roots back to 1921, when the Motor Vehicle Police was formed. 16 officers were appointed to enforce titling and motor vehicle laws. The Motor Vehicle Police became the Indiana State Police in 1933 with the passing of the Indiana State Police Act. This act still serves as the foundation of the Indiana State Police Authority. The original Peru post went into service on September 1, 1954, as a subpost of the Lafayette District. The post facility was a home located north of Peru on US 31, the Blue Star Memorial Highway. The smallest of all state police installations, Old 23 served the state for 27.5 years, but the passage of time found the facility outgrown and a new US 31 was constructed, leaving the old post along a business route. On February 25, 1982, Peru District moved to its current home. The $1.5 million facility, 16 times larger than the old post, is located on 10 acres of land along US 31, just north of US 24. The new post has a training room, laboratory with a dark room, an automotive service garage, and additional office space. But Old 23 has not been abandoned by the state. It now serves as North Region headquarters for the Department of Natural Resources. The Peru Post serves 6 counties in north-central Indiana. The district is comprised of Tipton, Howard, Miami, Cass, Wabash, and Fulton counties. The post is manned around the clock and receives information from law enforcement agencies and the public, then passes that information to troopers in the field and other appropriate agencies as well. Telecommunications operators maintain contact between the officers and other agencies in north-central Indiana. Telecommunications operators perform a variety of duties, including retrieving information from the Central Repository computer files located at the State Police Headquarters and from the National Crime Information Center in Washington, D.C. All radio and telephone conversations are tape recorded by the operators in the event that the information would need to be examined later for administrative or court use. Detectives are assigned to work closely with troopers investigating crimes. Although all state troopers are trained in criminal investigation, cases involving serious criminal matters or extensive investigation are assigned to an investigator. Their expertise can often result in identification, arrest, and conviction of the perpetrator. Laboratory technicians also assist by processing crime scenes, collecting evidence, and preparing for court testimony. Scientific examination of evidence collected at crime scenes can often be the deciding factor in identifying a suspect or obtaining a conviction. The forensic science work which cannot be done at the post is sent to the State Police Lab located in Indianapolis. Accident reports, case reports, arrest records, and administrative records are all processed in a prompt, efficient manner by the secretarial staff. In addition to filing and processing reports, the secretaries assist by answering the endless number of telephone calls received at the post and referring the call to the appropriate officer. Since communications is the lifeblood of law enforcement, the equipment must be maintained in top working order. FCC licensed technicians maintain the radios, radars, VAS cars, and other equipment utilized by personnel assigned to the Peru District. Troopers patrolling the 6-county district accumulate approximately 110,000 miles a month in vehicles that must be kept in top mechanical condition. The district mechanic performs his duties utilizing the modern service facilities and equipment maintained at the post. Each trooper has an assigned patrol car. Although the district mechanic will perform the required vehicle maintenance, each officer is responsible to keep his car clean and in inspection condition. Although a trooper is assigned a particular county in which to reside, the job responsibility is not restricted by county lines. Troopers are regularly called to investigate accidents or crimes in other counties of the district and are called upon to quell large civil disturbances, direct traffic, or work crowd control at large sporting events throughout the state. These assignments may require a trooper to be away from home for several days at a time. District troopers are assigned to work at annual events such as the 500-mile race or the Indiana State Fair. Cooperation between state, county, and municipal agencies is imperative when handling large events conducted within the district. State troopers also work with military authorities. The annual Grissom Air Force Base Open House attracts thousands of visitors to the installation located south of Peru. A cooperative effort between military authorities and state police assists the thousands of visitors in moving safely onto the base and expedites the flow of traffic at the end of the day's activities as the attendees take to the highways. Traffic safety is a full-time enforcement effort by the Indiana State Police. One of the leading causes of fatal accidents is drinking and driving. Over 225 people are killed annually on Indiana roadways as a result of drunken driving accidents. The best defense against drunk drivers is a strong offense. Sobriety checkpoints and concentrated patrols with major emphasis on holiday periods are utilized in department efforts to curb the problem. Although the goals and focuses of the state police may change periodically, the reduction of highway accidents, injuries, and fatalities will always be a departmental priority. Troopers volunteer to serve on specialty teams, such as our emergency response teams, commonly referred to as SWAT. These officers are equipped with special weapons, tear gas, and other state-of-the-art tactical equipment. They handle extremely dangerous functions such as hostage situations, raids on criminal activities with known armed subjects, and conduct search and surveillance operations on marijuana growers. Another specialty group is the scuba divers. They are often called upon to dive in adverse conditions to recover bodies, vehicles, or evidence which may be in swift rivers or deep lakes. Still other officers do explosive ordnance disposal work. These officers receive special training in ways to disarm bombs and dispose of old dynamite and other explosives which turn up in the state. Several officers in the district serve on the tactical intervention team. Wearing helmets, carrying shields, gas masks, and batons, these officers may be called to disperse unruly crowds or ordered by the governor to intervene in strikes. These troopers are impressive adversaries for any group of protesters. Working closely with the troopers are the motor carrier inspectors. They enforce laws pertaining specifically to trucks and receive detailed training on DOT and state laws involved in the specialized field. The portable scales utilized in the district check for overweight trucks. The Peru Post is made up of men and women who are proud to serve and protect, proud of their heritage with the Indiana State Police. They are ever cognizant that Hoosiers rely on them to respond to the call, knowing that the ever-present danger may at times require that they put their life on the line is always someplace in the back of their mind. That supreme sacrifice has been made by 30 state police officers. 2 of those worked in the Peru district. Sergeant Glenn R. Hosier was shot on April 13, 1971, while searching a Peru residence for a murder suspect. Mortally wounded, Hosier died on April 26th. The murder suspect was killed in a resulting gun battle with police after wounding Hosier. Trooper Robert J. Lather II was fatally injured on July 6, 1982, as a result of injuries sustained during a high-speed chase. The fleeing driver, traveling at speeds in excess of 95 miles per hour, rammed Lather's patrol car. The memory of those officers killed in the line of duty is perpetuated during annual memorial services conducted at each post in the spring. The troopers, detectives, and civilians working at the district are under the command of the lieutenant, who, along with the first sergeant, oversee the operations of the 6-county district. It takes a special person to be a state police officer, a person with self-discipline and dedication, a person who cares about law and order and is willing to set an example which hopefully others will follow.